You know, in a way, Skip Bayless is like my LeBron because I use him for content, but it's fine because I'm self-aware. Anyway, his response to the James Harden trade, as you would expect, go at LeBron. In this year's finals, LeBron won't get to face an injury-riddled fifth seed having to play 3 kids high minutes. That's if he makes it out of the West. This time he won't dodge the Clippers. The Nets acquired the best player on the planet, Kevin Durant. The clutch shooting point guard with the best handles ever. I mean, it's 2 shots at LeBron in one thing without even having to say it. It's pretty impressive. The greatest perimeter scorer ever, James Harden. I'm a little surprised he would say that one, though, because, that goes against MJ. But, there's a way you can word that to where it's not directly against MJ, so Skip knew what he was doing there. Brooklyn in the championship house, a little corny. Brooklyn in the house by itself is a good enough statement. I don't think you need the championship part. Let's look at some of the replies. It's only 2 p.m. in LA, Skip. That's, it's fair. It's exactly what it was. It's afternoon in LA. Is this going to be the whole joke? Lakers in. Oh, we got Lakers in 5, according to Kobe. He's going to sleep well knowing the Nets can't defend and that their locker room will eventually implode. Their locker room will definitely implode. It's certainly a possibility, man. That is where the critics of this move are already going, and I mean, where is Kyrie at the moment? We'll have to see. There's only one ball to play with. I don't agree with this. I think they'll be fine on that end. The defense and the other stuff, okay, but I think they'll be fine on that front. Love LeBron's blind witnesses saying, yeah, but who's going to play defense for the Nets? KD has been Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Is that true? Was he ever a Defensive Player of the Year candidate? I mean, he was good for the Nets, but, he wasn't Draymond or Iguodala. I mean, he might have been better than regular season Iguodala, but I don't know. Harden played his tail off on D last season, check hustle stats. This is one of my favorite subplots with Skip, is his sudden appreciation for defensive stats. To be fair, Harden is a very good post defender, mainly because he just has to stand there. And maybe he was top of the league in deflections and all that sort of thing. But, in terms of defensive rotations, in terms of staying in front of guys on the perimeter, in terms of closing out and that sort of thing, communicating on defense, I don't know if Harden's really got that. Bruce Brown, terrific perimeter defender. Terrific? He's good, certainly. I don't know, terrific? 3 open roster spots for designated defenders. That is true. Let's see what we got for this one. You're thinking of Bruce Bowen. I actually side with Skip on this one. Bruce Brown's pretty good. No. LeBron lives rent-free. Yeah, but so what? He lives rent-free in all of our heads. Do any of us go a day without thinking about LeBron James? They should get Daniel House. I agree. Solid move. What's the Skip Burner got? When he saw there's another team for him to bandwagon on. Yeah, cool. Skip is overrated in talking about LeBron. I don't know if I agree with that. I think Skip is fairly rated when talking about LeBron James. Not in the sense of whether he's right or wrong, but in the sense of we're here, aren't we? We got a Bruce Brown laughing tweet, and we're not scoffing at Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown can play. Skip, you still need interior D to do anything, especially with LeBron who loves to drive. Pretty fair take. What's that guy doing on Twitter? Cannot wait to see Shannon Sharp's face tomorrow on Undisputed. I don't think Shannon's going to be sweating the Nets too hard. I already know the direction Shannon's going to go with that one. Now this one is a huge reach. LeBron is playing inspired tonight at OKC. His body language says, what am I, chopped liver? He's realizing he and his defending champ Lakers are no longer the center of the NBA universe. Skip, you're contradicting yourself. You're tweeting about him. What do you mean? If they weren't the center of the universe, you'd just be talking about the Nets. Literally all of these are about LeBron. So this tweet doesn't make any sense. Skip Bayless is realizing he's being carried by Shannon Sharp. His show is no longer the center of Fox Sports. I feel like it is the center of Fox Sports. Maybe he's just doing his job and playing basketball. I mean, cool, yeah. Unlike Kyrie, oh boy. Didn't see that one coming. I really didn't see that one coming. The guy criticized Kyrie because he doesn't play and now gets on LeBron because he does. Oh boy, I love the internet.